Hello everyone, you're here with H, and today the H stands for H. Where the hell are you? I'm lost in the sea of delusion, everyone, okay? I'm swimming around. That's why it's all blue around me. We haven't got the biggest case of blue balls ever, but you could argue we do, because this 84-year-old woman spunked $98,000 for love. Let's get a grip, shall we?
I got scammed big time, and
Yes.
it hurts. It hurts financially and it hurts emotionally.
A Westfield woman says it wasn't love, it was a perfect illusion.
Is this an illusion? Because I swear to you, the scamfish videos, they love to use this stock footage of money. Like, I think this is the same one, no? Which, I don't know, it's kind of funny to me, I guess.
You're fake laughing too, right?
Oh, the tears are real.
That illusion turned out to be a sophisticated scam. Tonight she's sharing her story in the hopes of protecting others.
Okay, to be honest, sharing the stories never really help, but I can see why, though. I mean, it's similar to us over at the TT, you know, if these videos can help one person, then it's worked, I guess. So I get that part, but I'm waffling. He said sophisticated. I don't like when people call these scams sophisticated or convoluted, right? If we're talking convoluted scams, I'll put one up there if you want to watch it. There'll be a card there. That's a convoluted scam, right? Kira and whatever went down there. Won't spoil anything. But this ain't sophisticated. I mean, maybe we'll get to it, but for the most part, a romance scam is probably a teenager, maybe a group, you know, huddled around a laptop with their shit-stained boxes because they don't leave the laptop considering how much money they're raking in, so why would you? You don't have time to shower. But it's not sophisticated. They haven't put suits on, right? They're not going after big businesses, right? They're going after people who are likely to be in a vulnerable position. It's not sophisticated. It's just shit. That's what it is.
Valentine's Day is just 2 weeks away.
Ooh.
WRTV Investigates Kara Kinney is digging into why romance scams are now on the rise. It's a story you need to share with anyone looking for love.
How about we share this instead? Why is her finger bent like that? That's a bit, wow, I've never seen something like that. Is that a thumb? Guys, can you see that? Can you? My back just clicked. So that's painful. Editing H here. Do you know what's also painful? The fact that I did that and clicked my back for absolutely no reason, because I literally moved out the way for no reason. You can see the screen. It's a great one, Recording H. Great one. And her finger must have clicked a long time ago. What is that? By the way, it's kind of like mine. Can you see? Can you see that? Like, I don't know if you can see it, bro. Can you see how it, like, look at that. Oh, it's a ring finger as well. I don't know if that's God telling me I'll never get married because no ring can get on this finger. But, I don't know, it's just interesting. It looks xenomorphic. That's what it looks like there. The aliens.
For love.
Romance scams are skyrocketing. Complaints grew 25% from 2019 to 2021, according to the FBI. A Westfield woman says money isn't the only thing she lost.
I've lost some brain cells there. Someone let me know in the comments what Westfield is, because in the UK, Westfield is a shopping centre. I think they have Westfield in other countries, but I'm assuming Westfield is a field on the west of the US.
Pat Bright Cruz became a widow in 2020.
Rest in peace.
And I was very lonely after that.
Using a
Hold on a second. Rest in peace to your partner. That dog is incredibly cute. That is one cute mofo, all right? Look at... How about instead of spunking 98K for someone who I presume you've never met in person, you just spend it with your dog. Go on like daycare trips or something. I don't understand.
Using a dating
get
website,
it,
the
though.
Westfield woman met her match, a man named Lewis.
I don't know if that's some kind of metaphor for, having great sex and there's fireworks and roses opening up. Let's get a grip of ourselves here. That's a bit childish what we've done there. But I will say, is it refreshing that the scammer used a picture of someone who would actually make sense to be with her? At least he's not like a 20-year-old with like a 6-pack all in your face. Do you know what I mean? So kudos for that.
And he told me his age, he was 62. And I told him I was 83 at the time. And he says, oh, age is just a number.
No.
I don't care.
Pat says Lewis had an accent that made it hard to understand him on the phone. He encouraged Pat to text with him away from the dating website. They texted a lot.
Okay, first of all, we'll come there just a second, all right? Let's get a grip of ourselves. She proper texts like my mum, just like one finger just doing that. Come on, let's get some dexterity, guys. Those glasses are insane. If I rocked up to a video with glasses that looks like I've vajazzled them, would anyone bat an eyelid? Let me know in the comments. But she should have bat an eyelid at the fact that he never wanted to be on the phone, which, cool, maybe he's insecure at him sounding a bit different to her, but that's a red flag, all right? To my knowledge, couples who distinctively have very different accents and are from different places, they speak to each other still? Like, what are you going to do when you actually, like, get married or something? Or just text each other. That's not how it's going to work. So that's a red flag in itself. Secondly, let me know your thoughts on, the age gap of 62 and 84. Obviously, it might not seem too big of a difference, but you are kind of still in different life stages. So let me know your thoughts. And just so we are clear on one thing, when people say age is just a number, most of the time they proceed to follow it up with like criminal behavior. So take when people say that with a pinch of salt. And I'm looking at the creators online who are getting found out for being sleditors, yeah? I'm looking at you guys, which I don't want to. So I've taken my glasses off now. You dirty scumbags. But 62 and 84, I mean, you're in different life stages, sure, but I mean, it's not that bad, I guess.
Text with him away from the dating website.
Okay, I need to put
They
it back on.
texted a lot, exchanging hundreds of intimate.
Oh, whoa. When you say intimate, I saw something blurred there. So if she's exchanging nude images, oh my. Hello, babe. Honey, are you home yet? Running errands. All right, tried calling you. Text you when I get home. Love you. Love you too. Kiss emoji. Mwah. I'm home. The check came. All right, sweetie. Send me a picture, please. Of the check? Yeah. Okay. Shut up. I forgot her name. We'll call you Genevieve. Genevieve here. You look at this messaging, right? First of all, at the top when he said, hello, babe, you didn't even reply to him. So, I don't know if you're playing hard to get or something. But secondly, does this look like a conversation that is of love, right? It's just, let me know when you're home, send me a picture of the check, blah, blah, blah. It just doesn't scream to me of love, yeah? This news channel, you might have put love hearts around the place. It's not love.
Exchanging hundreds of intimate messages for months. Like this.
Whoa! Good morning, my queen. Hope you had enough rest last night. I pray for blessings and grace for both of us. I love you. It's very, very red flaggish, right? At least in my opinion. Sorry, I'm getting choked up at the love story here.
Help me! Help Me!
It's very, dare I say, childish and a bit patronizing. Hope you had enough rest last night. She's an 83/4-year-old woman. Get a grip of yourself, scammer. I want to read the rest of this, so can we get this off the screen?
Good morning, my queen. I hope you had enough rest last night. I pray for blessings and grace for
I
both
read
of
it.
us. I love you.
And it got extremely romantic.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, you look so sexy and hot. I was going to say that's a red flag in itself, but they're of similar age, so it's actually not too big of a red flag. I mean, if this guy, again, was the 20-year-old that she was trying to get with, then yes, it would be very, very red flaggish. I don't appreciate how the narrator made the kiss noise, though. Don't ever do that again, but can I actually read behind this all, please?
And he says, can't wait to be with you. And
Chill out before she starts talking hella sexual right now. Chill out, Gambian Granny. By the way, if you want to watch the Gambian Grannies episode, I'll put it up there. Just some ladies going over to Gambia and exploiting vulnerable young men for sex. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Ha ha ha. Funny. Right, come on, go backwards. I kind of want to read whatever this BS was. The slowest rewind ever. Timestamp. How are you? Have you eaten? Just to fill the silence, I guess. But also, I'm genuinely curious, because what did you eat? All right, this is the best we're going to get, man. How's your day going? Missing you like crazy. Nice day, getting a lot done. Are you having a good day? Think you can come to me the 23rd? No reply. At the vet with Elliot, just a checkup and a, what? Bordetella vaccine? Are your dogs current with their shots? First time here. No response. What time do you get off work? We'll be off work soon. Hope Elliot is good. So it's nice to know that the dog's name's Elliot. Shout out Elliot. He is scheduled to have a sty removed and teeth cleaned. Anxious to see how the three get along. Elliot is very social. Are your dogs golden doodles? What the hell is a golden doodle? I've heard of golden retrievers, but what's a golden doodle? That just sounds like something, a child brings you a drawing and you say to them, that's a golden doodle, kid. Anyway, looking forward to your call tonight. Look at the message go up to the heavens. Yeah, because you prayed for it, so it's going up. Are you going to call me tonight? Hope so. Yes, honey, I will. What are you doing now? Reading the partnership and promissory note? My printer is not working tonight. I'll use the office printer tomorrow. I do not have 500,000 to invest in the partnership. Loved hearing your voice. I'll be sleeping well tonight too. That's disgusting. Morning, my handsome stallion. I love you. I thank God each day for my blessings, particularly for God bringing you into my life, I guess. Stallion. My handsome stallion. You dirty, dirty woman, huh? There ain't no reason you're calling him a stallion other than one thing. All right, I will not say it, but you all know what I'm thinking of. No other means. I don't even know what that meant. So, yeah, I don't know what that means. But there's no way you've called him stallion for anything else other than what you're thinking of.
You naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
Hope you had enough rest last night. I pray for blessings and grace for both of us. I love you.
That took it out of me.
And it got
Don't do that again.
extremely romantic.
Ooh.
And he says, can't wait to be with you. And he just drew me in. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with him.
In those texts, Lewis sent pictures, supposedly of himself.
And he asked me to send me pictures, He says, you're absolutely gorgeous.
Pat says Lewis claimed to be working for a construction company in Montreal and made plans to visit, even sending her a picture of his plane ticket.
And he says, we'll probably spend 24 hours in bed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Whoa.
I said, now let me know when you arrive so I can come pick you up.
Shut the hell up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this bursts any bubbles out there. But I don't think Miss Genevieve here is lasting 24 hours in bed for anything other than just sitting there sleeping. I'm sorry. There is no way, all right? Now, let me know in the comments, of course, but to my knowledge, it's not that easy to have sex once you are, well, of course, 84 years old. And especially 24 hours of it. Shut the hell up, right? Shut up. So far, this doesn't scream of a loving relationship, right? Even at your age, I can't believe that this, the messages and stuff, it just screams you just want sex. Like, no one in your area is probably even giving you a glimpse. So, obviously, this love bombing, you've decided, I can't wait to have sex with this person for 24 hours. Editing Age here with perhaps the PSA of the century. I beg and urge all of these victims, just see a sex worker, man. Just see a sex worker. Save your hundreds and thousands of dollars and see a sex worker, man. Ah.
And he never did.
Over the course of 6 months, Lewis convinced Pat to send him 5 checks to help with his business. Money she thought was going to her lover, instead pocketed by scammers.
$98,547.
What do you think when you see that total?
I want to know what everyone thinks about the woman in blue having pockets in her dress. What? That's the first I've ever seen. That's like something, you'd wear to a Met Gala. And I mentioned Met Gala twice this episode for some reason. So, is that like a hint that I'll be at the Met Gala? Probably not. Probably not. Editing Age once again here. Most definitely I will not be attending the Met Gala, because I did not mention the Met Gala before this point. So what am I talking about? But let me know, you ever seen a dress with pockets in it? That's interesting.
Makes me ill. I just want to throw up that I was that vulnerable.
Well, you make me want to throw up by thinking you have any chance in hell lasting 24 hours in bed. Not even someone in their 20s would do that, bro. So get a grip of yourself.
Became suspicious when Lewis sent her this contract asking her for $500,000 to invest in his business. It listed a Fort Wayne address, but when Pat checked it out in person, it was bogus.
Oh, fair enough.
And then he stopped calling, he stopped texting. After about 30 days, when he realized I didn't have any more money.
What was this like emotionally?
What was it like emotionally in the producer's head that they thought this is a good camera angle to have, bro? What's this fisheye lens BS we've got going on here? You just wanted to make fun of this woman, didn't you? There's no need to be this close to her. I don't understand, but okay. I take back what I said about fair play for going to check out the address, because we're already $98,000 deep, so what fair play are we talking about here?
I was heartbroken.
Oh.
Romance scams are big business for criminals. They prey on your heartstrings. Nationwide, they cost Americans nearly $1 billion in 2021.
There's a significant increase in romance scams.
Scott Barnhart is the director of consumer protection at the Indiana Attorney General's office.
Why not catch these guys?
Well, these are very sophisticated operations. A lot of this is offshore. It's very difficult for us to pursue these individuals in foreign entities in foreign countries. Sure. They focus on getting the money here, but once it gets offshore, it is very difficult for us to track it and trace it and try to catch the bad guys.
Barnhart says Pat missed common red flags, including encouraging you to communicate off the dating site, asking you to invest in their business.
Take that first one with a pinch of salt, to be honest, because if you do meet it off, what am I talking about? If you do meet someone online and you hit it off, is what I meant to say, naturally, you are going to take it off of the dating site. So take it with a pinch of salt. If it's an immediate get off the website, let's go to bloody Telegram or some shit, then cool, I get it. But, you know, if after a while you get told to go off the dating site, that doesn't necessarily mean that person you're communicating with is a scammer. It could be, right? Because then obviously coupled with other red flags, yeah, it's a scammer. But yeah, take it with a pinch of salt, that first one.
And not wanting to meet in person, instead relying on photos.
Yeah.
Where are those pictures coming from?
There are millions of images online that scammers have access to and can pull off of social media platforms.
WRTV Investigates used reverse imaging on the photos Lewis sent to Pat, and we couldn't find anything.
Hold on, because are you telling me that there's other platforms other than social catfish that you can use to reverse image search? Say it ain't so. I never thought that was a thing. That's sarcasm, by the way, if anyone didn't pick that up.
Why are these scams so lucrative?
So when you think about phishing scams, when you think about other scams, it's one hit and out. These are so lucrative because people convince themselves, well, this person has been communicating with me for months. There's no way that this is a scam.
A family member filed complaints on Pat's behalf with...
Just hold on a second there. When we're talking lucrative, who are we talking in you know, whose side are we talking on? Because how is it lucrative for the actual victim? I'm a bit confused there. They lose money, no? If we're talking lucrative in the sense that, sure, you know, we are boosting their ego or building up their sexual tension. Yeah, okay, it's lucrative in that sense, maybe, but in terms of scammer, it's lucrative for them. So I don't understand that part.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
Looking back at everything and knowing what you know now, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel horrible, makes me feel dirty, makes me feel stupid.
Pat isn't confident she'll get her money back, but she is confident about one thing.
Do you think you'll find love again?
Oh yeah, but not that way. I'll never be scammed again.
Yeah,
you
well,
can protect
hopefully.
yourself by never sending money to someone you've never met in person.
Facts. And also protect yourself if you're going to be in bed for 24 hours with someone. How many condoms are you going through? Disgusting. I do want to say, she obviously loves her dog very much, right? So why, when you go to like the vet or something, or you walk your dog, or you telling me there's no one in real life that you can meet other than sending 98,000 to someone who never wants to see you? Do you know what I mean? There's so many hobbies, or there's so many instances in these victims' lives that they can use said hobby or whatever, but they don't. I never understand, to be honest, and I don't think I ever will. Like, people can chalk it up to this factor, or, you know, something psychologically is going on in her brain for this to happen, but even then, these people recognize the shit, or most of the time anyway, they recognize the shit they've put themselves in after, which means deep down they knew all along, but just chose to ignore it. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts.
Cut off contact if they ask for your personal information, like your credit card or bank account numbers.
Definitely.
Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Oh, that's
we did reach out to Westfield Police about Pat's case, and the assistant chief told us, quote, "I have asked our criminal investigations division to assess this report and determine if additional investigative actions are warranted."
That's basically the nice way of saying, shut up, Genevieve. Leave us alone.
We also reached out to the FBI, which cannot confirm or deny investigations.
Yeah, I mean, well and truly, innit? FBI watching this in the cameras. What I'm about to say is just a joke. Nothing to be taken too seriously, okay? But basically, the FBI have also said, Genevieve, We have much bigger things to worry about than your 98,000 being spunked away. Sorry. As I always say, it's very crucial to not be in this position in the first place, because the likelihood that you get your money back or the scammer actually gets apprehended is about as likely as me going through a video speaking immaculate English the whole way through. That's never happening. Gosh. So, get a grip of yourself, Genevieve. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. As I mentioned in a previous video, if I've even released that video by now, which I probably have, but just in case you haven't seen it, I will mention that I guess this channel now is becoming sort of like reporting on the different scams out there, because of course they do well for the actual channel. People do enjoy, for whatever reason. Maybe you just love listening to me ramble, or maybe you do actually enjoy learning more about different scams and stuff. And of course, on my end, they do well for the channel, and let's grow. We keep growing the TT together, so there's that thing. But also, and the most important part, I hope at least one person, I mentioned earlier, if one person can learn something, great. So that's the direction of this channel, I guess. But sometimes, of course, we'll look at some BS, some woman getting 7,000 BBLs or something. Do you know what I mean? Shut up, H. How about that? What have we learned from this? I beg everyone, do not think you're spending 24 hours in bed with anyone, and you probably won't end up in this situation. See you guys next time. If the video has come out, I'll actually put it up here. The one that I'm talking about where I mentioned that. Otherwise, I'll put something else scam related down here. Bye. Genevieve, I'll look after Elliot for you for 98,000 if you want.